You know, when you reach adulthood, it's very easy for life to get boring. You know, you have a 9 to 5, you wake up, go to work, come home, you're knackered. Life can just get boring, and that's, you know, that's okay. But it's up to you to make your life entertaining. It's up to you to make your life into a movie. And if you actually think about it, there's ways to go about this. You don't just have to accept your life being boring. And one way that I found quite profound, I'd say, is, well, it's a lesson that I learned from YouTuber Kelly Wakasa. Now, big up to Kelly Wakasa. If you don't know who he is, he's a YouTuber from America, and this is a random ass story, but I actually met him when he came to London. He was doing a trip where he was traveling across the world for $0 basically, and coming from America, he was in London, and he put up an Instagram story saying, I need to go to Birmingham. Can anyone from London take me to Birmingham? And I've got family and friends in Birmingham, so I just messaged him saying, yo, bro, I've got family and friends there, got a car, I can pick you up right now, we can go. And I thought it'd be quite lit. You know, this is a YouTuber that I honestly really rate and respect. And before you know it, he responded to my DMs, and we went to Birmingham. I was with him for like 2-3 hours, and honestly, it was lit for a few reasons. One, because I was able to, you know, chill with a YouTuber that I you know, I look up to, and I really like his content. And two, I was able to low-key pick his brain a little bit as a YouTuber, you know, fellow YouTuber who makes similar-ish content to what I would like to make, or, you know, similar style. And I think after I was looking at some of his podcasts, I was watching some of his podcasts, and he said something about how his life is kind of boring in a sense of not every day is a movie. And if you don't know, he vlogs his life, and not every day is a movie. So how does he make things entertaining for himself? Yes, for YouTube, you know, videos, but just in general. And his whole slogan is do what excites. DWE, yeah, do what excites. And he simply said, look, every day is kind of boring, but the way I make my videos more entertaining when nothing's happening is I basically go out and do exciting things. Like, yes, life is boring, but he has gone out of his way to make it entertaining. So oftentimes, me as a YouTuber, I quite like to make videos that are purposely boring, in the sense of I want to take the mundane and make it entertaining. I don't want to do loads of spectacle type of content. You know, these days on YouTube, there's a lot of hyper edited spectacle content, in your face, Mr. Beast style of YouTube. And to be fair, there is a bit of a trend or a change coming where YouTubers are being a bit more relaxed, especially with all this AI, boom and everything. Like, people do want to see stuff that's more real. But yeah, with all of this kind of content, he basically it's coming out a lot more basically, and that real kind of content is what people like to see. And anyways, low-key, I think I just lost my train of thought, but basically Kelly said, look, I want to do what excites and make my life entertaining. Yeah, so his life is boring, but he does it. And it just got me thinking, like, you know what, it's so true. Like, yes, like, for example, you can be at home all the time, but it's up to you to make something out of it. You don't have to be like stuck at home. Now, I get, you know, sometimes when you've got a job and it's 9 to 5, it can be difficult, but it's all about what you do in the time after. Like, yes, it can be, I mean, I guess this is, to be fair, kind of more based towards like content creators and YouTubers, as a lot of these videos are. But just in general, it just, I don't know, it just honestly stuck with me. Just do what excites. I was always thinking that I want to be able to make content from indoors. And with this channel here, where I talk about topics, it kind of makes sense because I can sit and talk. But just in general, I wanted to make vlogs that are at home, and sometimes I'm out and about. I just didn't know what to do, but basically do something. Actually go out and do something. I don't know if what I'm saying kind of makes sense. I feel like it made more sense in my head when I had this video planned. But yeah, just do what excites, basically. Do something that is actually going to take you out of your comfort zone, because when you're just comfortable all the time, it can get techie for you. It can get real long. And when you spend a lot of time at home, it will damage you mentally, low key. Like, sometimes whenever I find myself being a bit down or stagnant, it's oftentimes because I've been at home for like 3-4 days straight. And because a lot of people can work from home sometimes, and you might not always need to leave your yard, it's very easy to just stay at home. But honestly, go out, do something exciting, do something different. Especially if you're from like a major city, like me being from London. This city is so crazy, and I feel like there's so much of London that I haven't seen. There's so much of it I haven't seen. The other day I was with my boy, and we were in, I think it was Holborn, near Swiss Butter, if you know central London like that, yeah. But I need to go to the toilet, and there was like a bougie looking hotel, and there was like, I don't know if you call them bouncers. They're not even bouncers, they're like security, but like the doormen, basically. They were standing at the door, and I asked the guy, I was like, yo, excuse me, do you know where I could go to the bathroom here? I knew they had bathrooms there, but I was dressed like a bit of a roadman, so I didn't want to, you know, sometimes they don't want a roadman coming into the hotels. But he was like, no, it's all right, go, you can go. And I stepped inside this building, this hotel. I only saw like a fraction of it, but it was so bougie. It was insane. And obviously London, this is the city we're from. But oftentimes you can take these things for granted. I was like, yo, this is my city, you know, this is crazy. And then after that, I was going around London a bit more and I was just exploring. And it was just a reminder that, bro, there's so much out there than just being stuck in your room all the time. Someone said one time, I can't remember who it was, but your house should be somewhere that you sleep in and eat food. Literally come back to eat and sleep, and then every other waking hour you should be outside. Now, I don't know if you should, you know, take it that extreme, but still, the best times in life, sometimes they can just happen when you're out. And I know it's expensive and whatever, but yeah, make your life interesting, make your life entertaining. You want to be a person that's got a lot of stories, isn't it? If you're just at home all the time. But some of the coolest things that's happened to me has been, you know, when I've been out and about. Now, don't get twisted. To be fair, with making YouTube content, some cool things have happened for me just, you know, being on my laptop, posting videos. But regardless, I feel like if you feel like your life is boring, just simply doing things which are genuinely exciting to you will make a big difference. And that can be for YouTube. If you want to make YouTube content and you're thinking that your life's boring, how do I make it entertaining? Like, if you just, bro, just go out and do something, basically. I feel like I'm repeating myself too much. If I have, yeah, forgive me. I've been doing these videos daily, no edits. So if I'm starting to crash out, honestly, forgive me. But yeah, basically, you don't have to do boring stuff and just film it. If you're a YouTuber, you don't have to just be at home filming boring stuff. Do something entertaining, and then your life will just, I don't know, become more interesting. This might have been a whole lot of waffle. I feel like low-key it was, but if I'm wrong, please let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. I've been posting I think 2 months straight now, every day. So yeah, I like to do these videos to see what you guys have to say as well. I chat with my guys in the comments all the time. But anyways, listen, if you enjoyed, look, take Kelly Wakasa's advice, yeah, do what excites. I know Kelly sounds like a girl's name. It's actually a guy, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yes, do what excites. Thank you for watching.